Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe
What's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking the question: who is your hidden enemy, or who are your hidden enemies? Because maybe you have more than one. Maybe it might just be one, but we'll see. You'll know how it fits. I was just thinking about this because it's Scorpio season, so it fits the theme of Scorpio season. We know Scorpio is always wondering who's out to attack them, who's out to get them, and should I get them first? You know, I can agree with that sometimes. So, yeah, I was doing that. All right. So I got 4 piles here, as always. Take a look. Thanks to all those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who trusted me in those personal readings, and thanks to all those people who booked those personal readings. I very much value and appreciate the support. Thanks for being there with me and just rocking and rolling. Thank you. All right. Timestamps, right? There's going to be timestamps for these piles. You don't have to watch the whole reading. All right. There's going to be a description box. It's going to say, it's going to say my name, and it's going to be like more. You're going to see the word more. You're going to tap that. All right, it's right under the like button, right on top of the like button. So while you're at it, tap that too. Okay. Anyway, it's gonna be under there. You're gonna tap more. It's gonna say, yo, what's up with it? You're gonna scroll up, and you're gonna see timestamps, and you're gonna be able to pick your pile. Now, if you can't see these crystals too clearly, there's gonna be a close up right after I get done with this spiel. All right, and you'll be able to, see the numbers over the rocks and the stones. And see them closer, and pick your crystal. All right, so I'm about to show you that picture, and then when I come back, I'm gonna be getting started on pile 1. So this is pile 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and when I come back, I'm gonna get started with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So pile 1. Who is your hidden enemy or enemies? All right. So I got Sagittarius, I got Scorpio, I got Aquarius, I have Libra, I have Aquarius, I have Virgo. All right. Okay, so this is going to be a person who's could be at a distance, or they could be an explorer. They're very free-spirited, a very smart, analytical type of person. It could be a person who likes to be alone, because I got a lot of cards of loners. This could be a person who's a very hard worker who overworks a lot. All right. Now, this could be somebody who puts you in 2 minds. All right. This is somebody who has vision. So they have a certain vision, or they have great intuition about the situation. I think they're very argumentative. This could be somebody or they're very chatty, talkative, boisterous. That was the word I was going to say. Boisterous. So maybe they talk in a way that's kind of flamboyant, or like really stands out, or it really makes a point, or that is a Sagittarius trait, but that's, like just all these people that are here, all the signs that are here probably could do that too. All right. This is going to be somebody who maybe works in the legal field or in the justice system. All right. They may get a lot of attention as well. They may be recognized, noticed. This could be somebody who's a celebrity or something like that, or at least someone who's well known. All right, but they may be usually always alone. This could be somebody who you worked with, or shared feelings, emotions, or you shared information with. Maybe they share information with you. Like it's a collaboration. You guys work together to build something. Okay. This is going to be somebody who's confident. They're a doer. Their motto is I do. So they're a doer. All right. They have a lot of confidence. They have a lot of self-assurity. They can be kind of conceited. This could be on a negative sense. So they could be kind of conceited, maybe because they get a lot of attention and because they work very hard. But what they're doing in this manner is maybe jeopardizing your integrity, maybe. Maybe they are, because kind of like they're disrupting your healing process. Maybe they're spying on you. I said, this person better get out of here with that Amber Heard fake crime bull. They stabbed you in the back. So this person probably stabbed you in the back already. This is a person who has some type of momentum, and maybe they chose somebody else over you, or they maybe put you, because I felt like they put you in two minds about two pathways about where to go. So maybe you had already a desire and a plan, because it's like they're messing with your integrity. So they're like sabotaging your integrity or your self-belief. Like they're messing with that. And what it is, like I said, they're just kind of breaking up this energy of you healing or getting over a situation. Like they're trying to put something, maybe you have a dream or a vision, like it's like an idea that you have, and they're trying to maybe cloud it, or maybe like cloud your judgment possibly. It's kind of like they're clouding your judgment. They're trying to make you maybe think again or go into like hermit mode. They want you to be in like a hermit mode where you're not around with people, so they kind of want to isolate you. You know what I mean? They maybe want to mess up something that you got going on. It's like you have dreams and aspirations and goals, and they want to get in the way of that. They want to hinder that. So like if you have a plan for starting a business or starting a new workout regimen or whatever it is, like the ideas that you're coming with, they're trying to put like another idea with it, or they're trying to put like their own intention to it or something, or they're like maybe it's not like they're overtaking it. They're just trying to sabotage in a sense. They're trying to maybe be too nitpicky and break it apart. Like they're just trying to dismantle the dream. All right. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is more about trying to impractically break something up, you know, or maybe call attention to something that's impractical. Because Virgo can be a sign of like of analyzing and really like looking at the finer details and calling out these things. So they could be doing that. So like if you're starting a new project, this would be somebody who will tell you like, you don't even have the backing for that. You don't have the finances for that. You don't have enough customers for that. You know what I mean? That's a big dream. Like, how are you gonna make that happen? That doesn't even make sense. Like they're that type of energy where they're saying like basically what you're doing isn't making sense. This is someone who feels threatened by you because you're a lone wolf or because you're always alone. Or this could be somebody who's always alone if it's not necessarily you. But I feel like that's what it is. Like they want you to be alone. So even if they're not necessarily alone, they don't want you to, maybe they don't want you to have support, or they don't want you to have admirers, or they don't want you to have, they really just don't want some type of dream to come true, some type of goal, aspiration that you have. You know, I mean, this could be around maybe even being seen, like maybe they don't want, like I feel like they don't want you to be seen. Maybe they're trying to put you away somewhere because they want you in this hermit mode. So they don't want other people to see you. They don't want you to be noticed. They don't want you to get attention. They don't want you to, you know, have optimism on which way to go. They kind of want you to be like stuck in the middle. Yeah, they want you to be stuck in the middle. This is going to be somebody who's kind of bold and blunt with the way that they communicate. All right, but they're also kind of like stern, because the justice is giving me like a sternness, like, you know what I mean, like a uprightness. So they're giving off a more stern vibe. All right, but they could be very, I was gonna say ferocious, because I'm looking at the alligator, so they could be kind of ferocious. All right, or very domineering in the way that they pursue. Like you maybe have to walk on eggshells around them. Like you don't want to say too much or do too much, or, you know what I mean? They could be kind of snappy. It's something like that. Their philosophies is what they're trying to push on you. That's why I just read philosophies. All right, so they could be very, like I said, they could be very argumentative and impatient. Somebody who doesn't like to wait. They don't like to hold up. All right, and it's like I said, this could also be somebody who travels a lot, or someone who maybe at a distance. It could be a short distance, could be a long distance, because Sagittarius is a roamer. So it could be short or long distance. It's just not near you. All right, it's not in your immediate space or area. All right. Now, this could be somebody from work because we got the Eight of Pentacles, or this could be somebody from, I was going to think like a pool, or like, if not a pool, like a gym with a pool, or like something like that. Maybe not a lake, maybe a pond. I don't know, like somebody maybe that lives around that, something similar to that, or like, it could be like that because I see the water and the alligator, and the star has the water and all that. Now, this could be somebody who's usually watching you online. I think they're spying on you online, because it's like the hermit is watching a computer. So they could be spying on you online, or they're on your social media. All right. This is someone who likes to come in and try to interject themselves so that you forget what your ideas or plans were, or to lead you astray. All right. They come in where you might have already been going one way, and they come in with another idea or advice to try to make you be more inspired to go in this other way, or at least be stuck on what to do next. All right. It says, are your friends with you in sorrow or just during happy times? So this could be a friend who was with you when you were going through bad times and not necessarily through the good times. So you could have went through a bad situation with them, an emotional situation with them, or something like that. When you were down, they were more your friends than when you were up. All right. This could be somebody who's very optimistic, usually very upbeat, but they're always having more than one way to go or more than one path to take. They're usually indecisive. So I think that's what they're trying to do to you. All right. And it doesn't come off as indecisive because it seems to be a doer, a person who gets things done. They could be an artist or a painter. All right. Because I see paintbrushes here. So they could be like an artist or a painter or maybe a creator of some sort. You know what I mean? They have a creative talent or creative ability in a way. They could be a painter because I see two cards, like even here she's painting. So they could be like a painter or artist or something like that. But this person wants to jeopardize, not jeopardize your integrity, maybe jeopardize your integrity, but I feel more so like they want to sabotage it. They want to break it up. You know what I mean? They don't want to put the work or time and energy in, and they want to stop you from doing it. Maybe they're trying to hinder your process of growing. That's pretty much it. All right. I don't know if I'm running it over and over, but that's probably what you most need to know. All right. Let me give you signs one more time. We have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, and Virgo. All right. So, pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 2. So, pile 2. Who are your hidden enemies or enemy? All right. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Scorpio. These might be people that you're about to meet in the future, too, because I read future. So these could be people that you're probably about to meet. You haven't encountered them yet. All right, could be a Leo. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I got Leo 3 times. All right. So it could be a fire sign. Could be a water sign. All right. I don't have Pisces here, but we're going to generalize for now. All right. Now, this could be somebody maybe you meet on a cruise or meet near water on a boat. All right. It says, let the waves and the light take you where your feet cannot. So this could be like somebody maybe you meet on a plane, on a boat, in a car, on a bus, traveling. All right. Most likely traveling. Okay. So it says, and you guys have opposing views. So this is somebody maybe you're going to have some type of resentment with. This is going to be somebody who could be slightly aggressive. This could just be like a disagreement or argument. This is somebody who's very arrogant. All right. Very arrogant and very domineering or very pushy, judgmental, rough. This could be a fight. Doesn't have to be. All right, but this is some type of transformation that you're meant to encounter because it says this is a part of your soul contract for your growth. And with North Node here, this is something that you're meant to encounter. So this is going to be an opposition that you're meant to encounter. And this could be a disagreement in an emotional sense. All right, because it doesn't give me mostly physical, but this could be somebody who's maybe undisciplined or unmotivated on making a choice, or not making a choice on maybe quitting a situation or leaving a situation alone. Like they maybe are rehashing an argument or a disagreement. All right. I don't know what that disagreement or argument would have been, but this is somebody who's very emotionally deep and very sympathetic, but they're also moody. All right. This could be like a family member or like somebody who's like protective of you, nurturing of you. So this could be like a mom figure, but it doesn't have to be, but maybe. This is going to be somebody who's very authentic and very real. Now they could be a transgender, or they could be LGBTQ community part. You know, they could be something like that. All right. This could be somebody who's normally alone as well, and they're holding on to some past regret, resentment. You know, but they're putting on an image of being okay or at peace by themselves. All right. This could be somebody who has a lot of friends, or they have a lot of people with them. Maybe when you talk to them, they may have friends around them, or they may be like family around them, or something like that. It's like they have like a audience. So that's something that you need to know. And yeah, with the 6 of Wands, that's usually somebody who has an audience, somebody who has attention, and they're coveting it in any way possible. So they're going to be trying to like get attention or get noticed in any way possible. All right. Now this person could be very pushy. Like I think that's mostly it. Like they're going to be very aggressive, domineering. You know what I mean? Like pushy. All right. And it's someone that you're meant to encounter. So if it's not necessarily like in the future and you're already encountering this person, then this is somebody who's on your North Node. And this is a soul lesson that you're meant to learn as part of your soul contract. So this person is helping you. If it is somebody that you know already and it's somebody coming along, what they're helping you do is work through any emotional traumas that you've held around like codependency and around insecurities and around like resentment, holding on to past fears and hurts and, you know, playing them in your mind like they still exist. So if this isn't someone new coming along and this is somebody from your past, this is somebody that's meant to be in your life to show you how to work through these angers, this frustration, and how to get to your emotional depth. All right, how to get there, how to be more sympathetic too. Like they're teaching you how to be more sympathetic, to see a situation from another perspective, I guess. All right, this person wants to give you clarity. So maybe, but the clarity they're a hidden enemy because they want to start up a situation for their own satisfaction. That's what this is. So they want to start like an argument or a disagreement, or they want to rehash a situation for your attention to get their satisfaction. So this person wants to be happy. They probably, yeah. So this person says someone with a huge ego giving you problems or creating conflict with other people. That's who they are. This is the King of Wands, and it's right under the King of Wands. So yeah, with the King of Wands, it's going to be that type of person who's going to be very aggressive. They could be very strong, like, or very burly, like a bigger body maybe. All right, and for some, they could have like a vase shape where they're kind of like wide on the hips and then goes slim. So like slim, wide on the hips, then slim. So if it's a woman, it's like that. That's not really a Coke bottle. It's not a Coke bottle shape, but you know, she has wide hips maybe. How about that? If that makes sense. Maybe even he has wide hips if it's a he. You know, I normally just associate women with having wide hips, but men can too. Because even in this, like the women have wide hips. So yeah, they may have wide hips. And even here, yeah, they're going to have wide hips. Okay, they may have a nice body figure as well. All right. Now, if it's a man, he's going to be very kind of strong, burly like. He's going to have like a good figure. Okay. But there's the opposition about the feelings. So they're opposing your view on something. And it could be around emotions. It could be around anger, frustration, resentment. All right. And it could also be about sexual tension. There may be some type of sexual tension too that's there. That maybe they may be throwing in there, like if it's that type of party, they may be throwing that in there too, and then disguising it with loyalty. So that might be that, like loyalty and sex may be part of what they're talking about, something like that. All right, but this person wants to rehash some type of difficulty that you guys had, or some type of past heartbreak that you guys have dealt with, some past disappointment. They want to bring it back up. They want to resurface it. They want you to live through it again. All right. They're looking to cause. They feel like you're undisciplined, or they're lacking discipline, and I think that's what they're trying to get you to do, to like break your discipline or to break your drive or your ambition. You know what I mean? This person doesn't have it, so they want to stop you from having it, and this is going to bring them some type of peace or happiness. So I guess their happiness is to see you stressed or overworked or exhausted. You know, like not having a routine or schedule or something, or not having a clear vision on where you want to go. They want to stop you from getting recognition. They don't want you to be similar to Power One, but this one's different. Like this one is like they want to force that. They want to try to put you in a position where you're not being recognized or noticed, or you're not getting the validation that you deserve. So like if you do a good job, they don't want you to be told that you're doing a good job. So this could be like somebody who, like, if you're at work, you could be, you know, running your job and 3 other employees' jobs, and they would be like, your boss would still be like, you missed that spot over there by the fridge, you know, you're not doing that great of a job. Like that type of person. This is someone who sees you making moves and making things happen, but will downplay it. So that's what they want to do. Like they kind of want to downplay it, and this is going to make them feel better about the situation. It makes them feel confident. It makes them feel successful. So this plays onto their ego. This person has a big ego. That's what it's about, their ego. So this person is putting their ego above you. They feel that they can stop your success, or they can stop you from being noticed or recognized. Like I don't know. I'm not understanding why they want to do that. Maybe it's because other people are celebrating you. They don't want that. That's what they don't want. They don't want other people to celebrate you. That's going to bring them some type of happiness. They don't, oh, okay, yeah. It says you have so much beauty. Are you ready for others to admire it? So maybe you're beautiful and this person is too, and they don't want other people to recognize your beauty. They don't want you to get attention. They don't want you to be seen. You know what I mean? They want you to be feeling like jealous, because this person is jealous. So they want you to be in like a jealous mode, or in a mode of feeling overworked, or like stressed out, tired, you know what I mean? Still feeling maybe even kind of guarded, or feeling like you need to defend yourself. Like they want you to be like not at peace. They want you to have this unrest feeling, like you need rest. So they want you to be like overworked or exhausted somehow in some way. Like maybe they don't want you to get your comeuppings for the effort that you put in or the time or the energy. They want you to get some type of disappointment. They want that to linger. So, and that's going to make them really happy. So they want you to hold on to some type of like resentment, because that's going to make them happy. That's what it is. So this person's going to try to come in and maybe just frustrate you, make you angry, or they just hang around now and they're frustrating you, making you angry. And it's because they want you to hold on to resentment. That's how they feel that will keep you loyal. That's how they feel they will keep you loyal. Because it's like their form of discipline. So, yeah, they feel like that would keep you loyal in some way. This could be a family member, though. It doesn't have to be, but it could be like, maybe they could feel like family. Because kind of like you guys maybe had the same familiar ties or the same familiar like beliefs, maybe traditions. Family values, at least. You guys probably had the same similar family values, if that makes any more difference. All right. But anyway, let me give you signs again. So we got Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have Leo again. All right. So pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So pile 3. Who is your hidden enemy? Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Libra. Could be a Scorpio. Could be another Scorpio. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Sagittarius. All right. This could be a family member. Or this could be somebody who deems you as their happily ever after. Or who you see as a happily ever after. They may make you feel very blessed. Or you may make them feel very blessed. All right, this is somebody who's sacrificing their emotions, or who giving off a woe is me. This is more like a person who could be very extreme with their emotions, but they may hide them. All right, so that's what that is. All right, this is a person who doesn't give up or give in. They give it their all. So it's a person who doesn't like to quit. All right, now this could be someone who struggles being compassionate towards maybe commitment or towards following through with things. All right, they maybe experience a tumultuous life or a turbulent life, or they're dealing with something turbulent now. So they're going through some type of transformation, and they're dealing with a lot of hidden stuff. They're doing a transformation. They're rebirthing, becoming a new version of themselves. Oh, we got Gemini down here too. We have Gemini. So this could be also a Gemini, okay? So this is someone who's not really compassionate about your beliefs, maybe, or not really compassionate about commitment, or they're not really compassionate about it's commitment of some sort. So if it's not like a relationship commitment, then it's about something that you're committed to, and they're not really compassionate about it. You maybe have prior commitments, like you may have had a plan of doing something already, and they're not really compassionate about that. They don't care. But this is a person who wants to be fair and balanced, or they want to offer fairness or balance. They want to propose a win-win outcome. You could have walked away from this person, because I see endings. So it could be like an ending, all right? Now, this is going to be somebody who's very peaceful. They usually, they're in your environment in a way, because you got 3rd house, which is communication, but it's also like your community, your close network, your neighborhood is what they call the 3rd house. So they could be in your neighborhood. It says someone is judging you for healing. They don't like it. They liked it better when you were drowning. So this person liked you better when you weren't quite healed, when you were easier to, I guess, dupe. Like when you weren't making progress, when you weren't moving forward, when you weren't as dedicated. And the reason that they're your hidden enemy is because they're not dedicated. They're not putting the time and energy into anything. And we got 8 of Pentacles, which means that they're not putting time and energy into a craft. They're not paying attention to their finer details. They're not working on anything in a way that would prove that they're committed to it. So they're trying to stop your commitment. All right, they're trying to transform you in a way. This is a person who talks very well, or I was gonna say they're like a transformative talker. So the way they talk changes your mind, changes your perspective. All right, so they change your perspective a lot, or they could change your perspective. This is someone who's maybe done a lot of healing, or who needs a lot of healing. All right, they're very intense. very powerful. I was gonna say powerful, so powerful. Because I see like a lot of larger animals. Now this could be also like a mother figure or a father figure. Okay, because I see the stork, and that's the bringer of babies. So maybe they're about to have a baby, or they have babies, or they're just very nurturing, like they're very caring for others. But this is someone who's trying to block your intuition. All right. Yeah, this is someone who's trying to block their intuition. They're in harmony with themselves and their surroundings, but they're trying to block your intuition on what you believe. All right. Now this could be like an initiation. So that might be part of what's going on here. Like this might be part of an initiation of, like maybe like a spiritual, because Pluto is here, and Pluto could be a spiritual initiation. So they could be going through a spiritual initiation, or you could be going through one, or they could be like slowing up your spiritual initiation, or something like that. This person could have sacred knowledge, or they could just be like well in tune. So they could be like into astrology, they could be into tarot, they could be into numerology, they could be into anything that's slightly occult, like that's not really known by people. Like they have some type of understanding about that. Usually it's about deeper hidden knowledge. So they could do anything that maybe everybody doesn't really know about, but they're very good at or very thoroughly versed in, they understand. All right, high priestess can be also a person who's a person of knowledge. So this could be a person who gives knowledge, teaches people. Maybe she's not really a teacher. She just has all the information. So maybe this person has all the information and they're keeping it hidden from you. They have more information. Maybe they have higher information. They're keeping it from you, because the temperance in that would be like a higher educated type of person. So this could be like a professor, a college student, a school teacher, could a judge be one? I wouldn't think so, because like they're more like a spiritual based person. So maybe even a life coach, because it's gonna be somebody who can talk. All right, but maybe and because it's the high priest in reverse, it's gonna be somebody who can talk and who kind of gives off an air of being not around, like you're not on your level, like you should pedestalize me. So this is gonna be somebody who comes off as maybe a little bit forthright, or a little bit just maybe a little bit too confident, not cocky, but maybe a little bit too confident. All right, this is gonna be somebody who's like, maybe they do look down on people, because it's kind of like the stork is looking down, like, So maybe it's somebody who kind of looks down on people. I think that they're usually a person who gives you like, they try to give you like this self-sacrificing energy, or this extreme woe is me type of energy, like a victim mind state. All right, and this could be a deceit. This could be them being a little bit deceitful, or this could be them, even if it is, the mask will soon be revealed. So there's no need to be worried about that. This mask will soon be revealed about this person, if that's the case. Because we got the high priestess here too, which is about the discoverer of hidden truths. So this could be here. And it could be trying to keep you from discovering certain hidden truths. And that could be why they're the hidden enemy. And the hidden truth could be around what you're dedicated to, or what you're committed to, and making progress in it. So this could be someone that just skews your vision on what you intend to do or where you intend to go. You know, they may sabotage you and like maybe put blocks in the way of your work or your progress. All right, this is gonna be somebody who's wanting to propose a win-win outcome where both of you can be happy. All right, and this is just your commitment. Your commitment is being tested. So they're testing your commitment to what it is that you really want. That's why they're a hidden enemy. So you may want one thing, they may want something else, and they're testing your commitment to what it is that you want. All right, so this is causing some type of either destruction or some type of breakdown. All right, and this is going to allow you to either come into a more powerful form in your life, where you're able to take charge of dynamics and relationships where people were able to take advantage of you. This is going to give you a level of personal power. So why they are a hidden enemy, I couldn't really figure out why they were a hidden enemy, but it's just, this is kind of like they're a hidden enemy because you don't recognize that they're on the path to putting you where you want to be. You know what I mean? Like they're here really for your own, like, because temperance is here, meaning that they're here for working with you. Temperance means that all things are working in alignment with you. Like the universe is working with you. Your elements of your environment itself is working with you. Your mental and your emotional factors are all lined up. So that's what this person would be doing and teaching you to trust your intuition. So they'd be clouding your intuition, and that's going to teach you to use your intuition. They're going to be sabotaging your progress that you're making, and that's going to teach you to become more committed to what it is that you really want and how you really want it. All right, and it's going to bring you a happiness. So this is not really a super bad power, but I can get it because they are a hidden enemy. I see this very clearly why they're a hidden enemy, because they're not compassionate with your views. They're not compassionate with what it is that you intend or what you want or what you're committed to. They're almost thwarting it by, maybe being very extreme with the emotions, like maybe weighing on your feelings and not really saying what's really there and being kind of deceitful or kind of hidden with their motives. All right, like you'll be able to see this because the high priestess is here. So you will be able to see this, but in the initial stages, you won't. All right, or you're not seeing it right now unless I'm calling your attention to it. All right. This is a person who's pretty much in like a happy space in their life. All right, they're peaceful. They could be very generous. All right, they could be just really balanced, really poised. Yeah, really poised, like ready for opportunities, always on the go, always ready. You know what I mean? And they could be doing good because they got blessings here. So they could be doing good. They could be doing well. All right, like things are working well for them right now. And so this could be somebody who's preaching something to you in a way, and because the mask is here, and that's usually about unusual ideas and unorthodox ideas, because Mercury and Uranus together gives like breakthrough ideas. It gives like non-traditional ideas, like ideas that don't fit societal beliefs. So this is a person who's going to be breaking that up and maybe even playing on your heartstrings in a way. So yeah, this could be somebody who's, I was going to say not loving or lost love or love lost. Maybe you lost love for this person or they lost love for you, or I don't know, I kind of feel like this, maybe they're dainty, like they're dainty in a way. Is that it? They're going to be really romantic and charming though. So I do know that because we got Libra here. So and they're going to be attractive because of the, and attractive doesn't have to mean physically attractive. They could be attractive in like their behavior. Well, in this case, they're going to be attractive by the way that they look, because Libra is here and it has to do with the aesthetics. So if it's not necessarily how they look, then it's going to be how they do things. How they do things is going to be very pleasing. It's going to be very sensible. So like when they make decisions or when they make actions, it's sensible. So it's not like, it doesn't really stand out to you. You get what I mean? Like it won't stand out to you because it's very sensible. So that's why they're a hidden enemy, because you won't recognize it, because the way that they express things and the way they communicate things makes sense. So yeah, I guess they're a hidden enemy because it's not what you intended or what you wanted. So it's like betraying yourself in a sense. Okay. So let me give you the signs. We have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay. Oh, it says, are you aware a new chance of luck is about to open up in your life? So this person might be aware that new luck is about to open into your life, or that things are about to come into play for you, or things are about to come into harmony for you. So that might be why they're a hidden enemy. Like they're trying to stop you from being so committed to getting what it is that you're looking for. Yeah, they see the doors opening for you. That opportunity is awaiting. So they're trying to stop that. Okay. But this person is already well off themselves, and they're already abundant, and they're already in balance and harmony with themselves. I guess they just don't want you to find that. So yeah. So Pow 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pow 4. So Pow 4. Who are your hidden enemy or enemies? Could be a Gemini, could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. Okay, I can see that. This could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Cancer. This could be a boss or like a leader of something, a banker, somebody who's in charge of something. All right, they're trying to confuse you with emotions. They're trying to keep you stagnant. All right, this person wants you to keep struggling. They want you to struggle. It says you are altruistic and mediumship that you are starting to discover. So this person could be discovering that they have intuitive abilities or psychic abilities. All right, this person wants to take it. Okay, so this person could have been through some type of heartbreak or disappointment. It says you're too kind-hearted to those who don't deserve your love and kindness. So they could be too kind-hearted, or you could be being too kind-hearted to this person who doesn't deserve your love and kindness. This could be somebody who's very intellectual or very good with communicating. All right, we also have Virgo here too. All right, so this could be somebody who's researching you. I was about to say researching your spirituality. So maybe somebody could be researching your spirituality or your beliefs. All right. This person is manifesting new beginnings. So they're attempting to create a new beginning. And they could be a creator or a painter, like a real painter, because I see an easel stand here and paint brushes and painting all that. And they could be very creative. They could be very good. They're very passionate. This person's very passionate, but they're not taking action. But they're going to take action, okay? But they're not taking action. That's what they want to stop you from doing. No, they want you to move forward with it, but they want you to be in this hangman energy still. So what does that feel like? They want you to hang, but they want you to move forward, but they want the moving forward to not go anywhere. That makes no sense. So, oh yeah, okay, so maybe it's just a sexual thing, because it's passion. So that's what it is. They just want you to be like, I mean, if this is a relationship, they just want you to be like staying with them for passion, for sexual reasons, all right? Like they don't really want to express emotions and get to a deeper truth with you. You know what I mean? They want you to keep having to fight or climb or like persevere or keep coming after the goal, but they don't want it to go anywhere. All right, so this is someone who doesn't really want to move the situation, but they are saying that you guys can move. So they want to ground it in the way that they want to ground. So this person wants control. That's what this is. This person wants control of you. They want to dominate you in a sense. All right. This person wants to lead. They want you not to be the one that takes action. They want to lead. All right. So they may stop taking action because they want control. All right. This is a person who is either holding back emotions or is afraid to express emotions. That's all this is about. This is a hidden enemy because they're trying to keep you stagnant and waiting. And they want you to not to see the situation clearly. All right. This is somebody who wants to revise this whole situation, this whole game plan. They want to redo it. They want to do it all over again, but in a way that they have control and power. All right. Now, this could be a person at a short distance because we got third house here. So this could be a person at a short distance, or this could have been somebody you dated, somebody you worked, created with, a friend, someone you had fun with, entertainment. Sometimes it's sexual, but it doesn't always have to be that. The fifth house is more about like joy, fun, entertainment, short fun, short flings, short romantic partners. You know what I mean? Casual friends. The friends that you show up to go to the party, to the club, but they're not the friends that you would call if you want to move a couch or if your mom is sick. They don't really understand that type of thing. So it's something like that, okay? And with balancing spirituality and practicality, there could be a need of you possibly seeing this person from the more spiritual aspect of what they mean to you, but at the same time needing to be practical about what's being presented right in front of you. So it's that type of energy, like needing to be aware of what's being presented right in front of you. This person has good perception and a lot of information. So they could be like a talker, chatter, a writer, you know what I mean, or a computer or something like that. They could be into education or in an education field or something like that. Maybe it could be a teacher. But I was thinking like a banker in finances, investment, or like, yeah, they could be a leader because a teacher could be a leader because, you know, it's a public servant. So they're like a public servant of some sort with information. All right. And it could be a painter, but it could be like a artist of some sort. It's like a rapper, singer, dancer, TikToker, Instagrammer, YouTuber, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Like they could be, you know, artists in the street. They could do whatever, you know what I mean? But they want, so basically this is like kind of sexual. They just like, you know what I mean? And if it's not sexual, they want to keep your creativity to a minimum. So this is somebody who kind of wants to thwart your creativity or wants to take control of your creativity. They want to be the person like, so say for instance, I give you an example. Say you're an artist. This would be somebody who wants to take control of whatever you create, and they want to be the one that distributes it in the way that they see fit. Like they want control of what you have. You know what I mean? So this person wants control of you, and maybe they want control of your money. For some, they're going to want control of your money. For others, they're going to want control of your abundance, and somehow it doesn't have to necessarily be money, but they want control of this situation. All right, they want to move it how they want to move it. All right, and they're going to be a hidden enemy because they're going to be like messing up your creativity. They're going to be repressing your creative ability, your creative talents. They're going to put you in a stagnancy where it moves at their pace, how they want it to move. So their intention is to keep you stagnant until they're ready to play, or until they're ready to, you know, help you, or until they're ready to lead you or assist you or move forward or focus on you. All right, this could be a very disciplined type of person. This could be also a person who makes a lot of things happen for themselves. You know what I mean? They make a lot of things They create. They're not really a creator, but they are a manifester in a sense. They can manifest physical. So this could be a person who makes money, can get houses. They can be even a creator like you. You know what I mean? If you're a creator, they can be even an artist, a painter, or whatever themselves. You know what I mean? So this is someone who can make things happen. All right. They could be a little bit not guarded, but they could be a little bit really reserved, like as if things don't bother them. All right. But this is somebody who's also going through a stagnant period, and that's their intention, to keep you stagnant. This could be a person who sometimes comes in really romantic and then other times comes in really dry. So like when you meet them or when you talk to them, they come in as like very maybe bubbly, maybe excited. Because I think of Gemini, so maybe they come in very excited, very talkative, and then it's kind of dry, like they're not existing or it's not there. You know what I mean? Like you really need to see them for who they are. And they kind of keep that like hidden. All right. It says, are you holding yourself back from free? Yeah, so this person could be holding you back from freely expressing yourself, or you may feel like you can't freely express yourself with this person. That's what they want. They want you to have to like maybe face an obstacle. And then when you kind of like, even when you climb, they kind of want you to go like into like an abyss. They want you to be like stuck in your ego or stuck in like this fantasy world of like what it could be or where it's going. But it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. All right, like it's not going anywhere if I'm just being honest. All right, this person could be trying to overwhelm you with emotions or feelings. That's gaslighting. That's what they're trying to do, something of that sort. All right, but they're giving the impression that you guys will be able to ground it. So they're keeping the idea of it in your sight, in your vision, but they're not moving forward with it. All right, they're not being sincere with their feelings and emotions and the way that they express it. So they can tell you what they think you want to hear. This is going to be a person who's going to tell you what they think you want to hear. All right. But they're a person who does a lot of revisions. And they're really just trying to keep you stagnant. So if you do art or do some type of creative project, this is someone who's going to try to hold you up, hold you from putting out the new work, try to get you to change your mind on ideas, try to get you to change your vision or thought process or whatever you were doing when it comes to creating a new abundance or new opportunities and new beginnings. This is going to be a person who wants you to not be super grateful. They're going to try to maybe play on your heartstrings in a sense, in a way where they're going to want you to almost not trust your creative potential or not trust your own emotional feelings. All right, but they're going to come off very childish, very immature, yet present it as an adult. So they're going to present it in a more practical, responsible way, but you're going to be able to pick it up through emotions or through feelings that this person isn't being genuine. They're going to probably put it as being practical, like this makes more sense to do it this way, but they're really like trying to hamper or hinder your creative process or trying to hamper or hinder your emotional processes, like how you process feelings. They're trying to stop that. That's what they're really trying to stop, so that way they can take control of the dynamic in the way that they want to. But this is a person who's not taking action, so they're delaying. So they're delaying you. That's the intent, to delay you. All right? So whatever that is, that's what they want. They want to delay you. And it's because you're going through some type of transformation, you know what I mean? And they don't want you to be the person that can freely express themselves. They don't want you to feel comfortable expressing yourself. So that's why they do it this way. They don't want you to be able to express yourself or communicate in a way that I guess takes control of the dynamic, because they don't want you to be in control. This is all about a power play, okay? A power dynamic. This is what this is all about here. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right. So pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house.